Good morning or afternoon. Afternoon. It's 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock would be afternoon. Good afternoon, Christine. It's Thursday, which means I have 4 classes today. That's a lot, but they're easy classes, so it's not as bad as yesterday. Although, as you notice, Hermione levels are getting kind of high. Hermione levels are, for those of you that don't know, like Puff levels, except Puff levels are like upwards, and Hermione levels are like outwards craziness. And it's like Hermione Granger from before they made her like actually do things to her hair in the 3rd movie, which was stupid. Whatever. Anyway, yesterday was really bad, and I had a mental breakdown because I hate ear training so much, and I have to take it for the next 2 years of my life. But I had a mental breakdown yesterday because I was really upset about ear training, and then I was like I called my dad, and I was like, Dad, I don't get this, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, well, just try it, it'll be okay, blah, 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 and he was being really nice, and I was like, I miss my family. And then I was like, I'm stupid, I'm whining because I miss my family, and there are people that are dying of starvation. And then I was like, well, why am I so selfish, blah, 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 and I just like tunnel of terrible thoughts, really. And so I just had a mental breakdown, and luckily I have awesome people like Grace, who lives across the hall, and she saw that my door was closed but knew I was in here because I was listening to music, because I was like having a freak out, like crazy freak out. And she came over and she was like, Rose, you're gonna pop some bubble wrap with me? And that made the difference. That made all the difference in yesterday, because I was just like, of course I would pop bubble wrap with you. Bubble wrap is the best. Bubble wrap is what makes today awesome, even though that was yesterday. Because it's just so... It's a lost fun thing. Like putting stuff on your heads, which is like a Hank Green thing. If you don't know that, look up Hank Green putting stuff on heads or whatever. I don't know what the name of the video is. But it's kind of like that, because think about it. When is the last time you jumped on bubble wrap just to make loud noises and pop it? But it's a really good stress reliever. Everyone should jump on bubble wrap. It's amazing. That made all the difference in my day. It was wonderful. It was great. But anyway, bubble wrap is what makes today awesome. And ear training is what makes Puff levels very high, or Hermione levels. If I had short hair, it would be Puff levels, but it's not. It's growing again, but now it gets like Hermione a lot more. Hair. I hate hair. But anyway, also another reason Hermione levels are really high is because I don't want to hang out with him tomorrow. You know who I'm talking about. I'm not trying to like be mean to people on YouTube, so I'm not going to say names, but you know who I don't want to hang out with tomorrow. And he was like, oh, we should get lunch somewhere. And I was like, I have class at 1. So now he's like, well, do you want to get coffee or dinner? And I'm like, neither. But I don't want to be mean, as I feel bad for him. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I haven't responded. But anyway, craziness, crazy people. Yeah, but everyone should jump on bubble wrap because it's amazing. And I don't know what I'm going to do about ear training and that situation of tomorrow hanging out. I don't want that to happen. And anyway, I hope you have a really awesome day. And don't forget to be awesome. All that good stuff. So, see you tomorrow.